Hi, my name's Chuck Hemmard. In 2010, I began photographing longleaf pine forest. I was interested in this tree and the landscape that supports it because I grew up in the pine belt of southern Mississippi, and as a kid they left a deep imprint on me. The images that resulted from the next 7 years or so are a loose overview of old-growth longleaf pinelands that remain about 100 years or so after the landscape scale or industrial scale removal of literally tens of millions of acres of this forest grassland ecosystem.
Nope.
Spit to the river, speak to the pines. Can't you feel the fever where my shadow shines? Go retort and trail the sun, reveal my heart's favorite liquid blue. Stumble on the fall line, ancient ocean breaking on the hooch.
Prior to European settlement in America, the longleaf pine was the keystone species in a landscape mosaic that covered some 90 million acres of southern coastal plain stretching from Virginia to East Texas. Historically, this was one of America's most significant landscapes. At its climax, it depends on frequent, non-fatal fire, and it's also an extraordinary biodiverse ecosystem rivaling that of the tropical rainforest. It's even been listed as the third most endangered ecosystem in the U.S. Given the vital nature of the need for regular fire to maintain this healthy ecosystem, I've undergone training and become a certified prescribed burn manager in the state of Alabama to better understand this practice. One of my personal goals in making these images is to have regular and authentic connections to what little remains of this incredible landscape. The images are a meditation on its significant past and present and how themes such as loss and beauty can coexist to motivate a better future. Over the past few years, I've begun to exhibit the work at venues across the Southeast, including the Light Factory in Charlotte, North Carolina, and more recently at the Mobile Museum of Art in Mobile, Alabama.
Joy, trail the sun, reveal my heart's favorite liquid blue. Stumbling on the fall line, blackjack crossing, breaking on the dunes.
Of course, pine trees are quite common across the South and beyond, and recently there's been a resurgence of interest in restoring the southern longleaf ecosystem. While some folks in the region can be quite passionate about longleaf forest, this incredible landscape story should be better known. Even within the Deep South, most people somehow seem unaware of how their landscapes undergone significant change. I hope this book can spread awareness of the cultural and aesthetic value and provide a little glimpse of what might be regained, although it'll no doubt be different this time. I truly hope that with your generous support, the book will help the images and what they represent get out there. My funding goal will help offset a portion of the design, production, and printing cost of the book. While contributions of any size are most welcome, I'm offering both pre-sales of the book and/or exhibition prints at a range of sizes, including the large-scale limited edition prints from this body of work. Starting to look like rain here a bit, so I guess we better hurry up. Publishing a book of my photographs has been a creative goal of mine for years, and I'm most excited to work with the great team at Daylight Books to produce and publish my first monograph. Please consider supporting my campaign. Your contributions and support will help this project to reach a larger and wider audience and get the work out into the world, and I certainly do appreciate it. Thank you. This pawpaw plant here would also like to thank you. My neighbor recently taught me that if you tear a leaf and smell it, it actually smells like bell pepper, and that's how you know it's a pawpaw plant. So we'd both like to say thanks. Publishing a photo book has been a creative goal of mine for many years, and